Hello students. In the previous video, we classified sources of energy according to various criteria like their origin, that is, they are primary or secondary source of energy, their commercial value, that is, their market presence, that is, whether they are commercial and non-commercial sources of energy, based on their renewability, that is, whether they are renewable and non-renewable source of energy, and the time of use, that is, are they conventional or non-conventional source of energy. Now students, you must be thinking, why to classify energy into so many types if we can use them without classifying? One is because we have an obsession of classifying everything around us. So we do that for energy also. Second and most important reason is with this classification we come to know which sources are depleting and need to be conserved or which sources are abundant and can be used for future purposes. And there are many more considerations and implications of classifying energy sources. Now students, whatever be the source, ultimately it is used to generate some kind of energy and use it to do work. When work is being done using any form or any source, they are called as fuels. So now let's study something about fuels also. A fuel is a substance that is burnt in some way to produce energy like heat, electricity, or others. For example, burning LPG and wood will give heat energy which we use to cook food, and burning petrol and diesel gives energy which is converted into mechanical energy and used to run vehicles. Now students, we have already seen properties of good source of energy in our previous video. Likewise, we shall also see the characteristics of good fuel. It should be economical and easily available. It should have high calorific value, that is higher heat content.
Yes, this is very important because the same amount of fuel with high calorific value will produce more energy as compared to the fuel with the low calorific value. And thus fuel consumption in this case will be low, but still the energy production or work done will be more.
Its ignition temperature should be higher than the normal temperature.
This is necessary because fuels with low ignition temperature will readily catch fire even at room temperature, and so their storage or transport becomes difficult. So what we know is ignition temperature of fuels should be little higher.
Handling and transportation of fuel should be easy and convenient. The combustion rate of fuels should be steady and controllable and should not produce poisonous material and should not leave any residue or ash, because ash and residues left out creates pollution and can harm the environment.
So students, what we saw in this video is characteristics of a good fuel. That is, what characteristics a good fuel should have. Well, we also learned that fuels are substances which on burning produce energy and can do some work. And in the next video, we will learn some more interesting concepts of this kind on fossil fuels.